Hello everyone! I'm back. Frankmusik, Vincent, whatever you know me as. We are at the end of our Binding of Isaac journey. This has been a very fun little mini-series where I look at a game that I really like in depth. Not so much in an analytical review sense, but just in a gameplay playthrough sense. This will be one of many more to come, hopefully. I'm going to do all different games that I thoroughly enjoy. I do like roguelites. I do like sort of RPGs. That's my main sort of kick. I do like racing games as well, but I can't imagine racing games to be too fun to join in and watch. Anyway, I think that is a helicopter. Nope, motorbike outside. Sounded like a helicopter. So, episode 10. This is the end. It's been very fun with Binding of Isaac. I have completed the game in its entirety. We are going to actually do something now, which is Alt F2. I think. Nope. Alt F3. Oh dear. I didn't do anything. Alt F1. Maybe if I click on it and I go to stats, I think if you do Alt F2 here, bam, now we have a special type of screen. It's not really working. Will I escape? Go back? Nope, I don't really understand what's happening. It's supposed to say something here. I'm doing it the kind of cheaty way, but whatever. There we go. And let's just do this one here. Go to stats. Alt F2 again. And there we are. That's the super secret 30,000 or whatever, 300,000 or something percent complete. Theoretically, you are supposed to actually do each save file from the beginning, but I don't need to do that. I've completed the game, every single achievement. I don't care anymore. Right, so we are going to hit random on hard mode, and we are going to play as whatever character the computer decides to give me. Oh, the Lost. That would have been funny. I'm actually down for doing the Lost. That could be a really fun one. So we are going to restart the room until we have a treasure room like this, and we are not going to do the run through until I have at least one initial power-up that I'm happy with. A little bit cheaty, I know, but I want this to be fun to watch. So me dying over and over again isn't going to be very fun. I do love peanut M&Ms, but my god, they are going to be the death of me one day. Waiting on that power-up room. In hard mode, they don't spawn in your spawn room as often, I don't think. Doesn't seem like it. When you're in normal mode, they seem to appear more often. Ah, we are in extra large. Let's just do extra large because this extra large room. Because we get 2 power-ups on 1 level, and we don't need to do 2 levels. Let's just hammer through this. Let's see what this is. Speed up, good. Very nice. No. Sacrifice room. We could do the sacrifice room, actually. Okay. We use our Yum Heart. And again. And nothing. That sucks. Alright, whatever. So, we did a random character, and it's Magdalene. Pretty cool character. Starts with Yum Heart, which basically means you can give yourself health, which when you're sort of starting out on this game, health and needing it are 2 things that happen a lot. You'll be losing it and needing it very often. So, but when you start to get a little bit more confident in the game, needing health becomes less of an issue. And you would rather have that spacebar power-up be something a bit more useful. The other good thing as well is if we don't get any keys on the first level, it doesn't really matter now because we've got the treasure room, throne room, whatever it's called. We've unlocked 2 of them without needing a key. Admittedly, the first one will unlock anyway without a key, but the second one we might be in a tough situation where there is no key. But there we go, we've unlocked it. And it's a rubbish power-up. Alright, we're just going to carry on. We are going to hammer through this. I think we're in hard mode, so this should be interesting. Alright. Oh, that was silly. There's a champion here. Half a champion. Remember, champions take 1 whole heart of damage instead of half a heart. So, don't mess it up. Episode 10. My goodness. It's gone quick. Seriously, it actually really has gone quick. I did a bunch of them in a row and I was like, it's going to be ages until I have to do any more of these. And I'm like, I need to do more of these. Wrapping up the Binding of Isaac mini-series here. 10-part mini-series. Complete. This whole thing's been a weird and wacky experiment and I appreciate everyone who's been commenting. Of course, I'm not going to be begging for likes and stuff. I more care about the just people interacting, just leaving comments, thoughts, and your opinions on things. It's my way of sort of communicating with my audience in a way which isn't just my music. We all know what kind of music I do. We all know that I make music, so nothing, no surprises there. But at least with video games and stuff, there's seems to be what a lot of people are doing. I've always loved video games. Ever since I played Sonic 2 at a friend's house. Man, that game kind of changed my life. The music in Sonic 2 is remarkable as well. Maybe it's just nostalgia. No, I'm not one of those Sonic the Hedgehog enthusiasts. We'll just leave it at that. Hopefully my commentary has got a little bit more interesting as well. Of course, I'm trying to keep it family friendly as much as possible. I don't feel the need to be too edgy or spicy on here. If you haven't been watching any of the other videos, I will be doing a long, full playthrough of Fallout 4. A really fun game. And I think it's a good game to watch along with. Because, it's story driven. And the other fun thing is it's not a... well, it's not what I mean, it kind of is, but it's not a fully linear game. There's multiple factions you can join, multiple endings. Talking of multiple endings... wow, we're still on the first level. Talking of multiple endings, the first time I played, and the only time I've played, I tried to join the Brotherhood of Steel, which is the... I'm a big fan of anything mecha, so I had to join the Brotherhood of Steel. But the issue was, it got to a certain point in the game where if you tried to jump out of the Vertibird, which is the Brotherhood of Steel sort of gunships, I tried to jump out of it and the game just locked, entirely locked. And I didn't have a previous save file, and I was just so angry because basically I couldn't actually complete the game. And I spent so much time working at the game, and I was, of course, And I know that Bethesda are sort of renowned for their amazing bugs like Ubisoft, but I was so angry that it was one of those game-breaking bugs where I literally couldn't get to the end of it. That made me really, really mad. So I kind of rage quit the game. But I'm willing to give it another chance. That was about a year and a half ago, maybe longer now, since I played it. And I got over half the achievements. I'm a big completionist kind of person. I got all the achievements that I needed to get. Okay, let's get out of here. But I'm definitely willing to give it another go. There's also DLC for the game. I think I'm going to try and do a better job of recording the Fallout stuff. I might actually do a proper like Premiere Pro edited run, or I might just stick to keeping it sort of free flow and not sort of overproduce the whole thing. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. All right. Well, that took forever. All right. Moving on. Always got to be aware of the diagonal explosions. These guys annoy me. I tried to play Original Binding of Isaac in hard mode, and I nearly cried. It is so damn hard. Okay. We are playing this on hard mode, of course. That's why we have the colored champions. Okay, this is getting already a little bit hairy. Definitely need to keep my eyes peeled for oh jeez. Yeah, this is a mess. I really did a bad job on this. Let's get my health back up again. And I just need to start dispatching of enemies. There's too many things on the screen. Ooh. Okay, I'm just running into bullets now. Yeah, this was a messy room. Problem is, don't really have much in the way of power. Definitely could have done that all better. But, you know, the frame rate thing, I don't want to blame my equipment, but I'm about to. The frame rate thing does sort of mess up your flow a little bit. This game normally runs a lot smoother when I'm not recording. The frame rate does help sometimes as well. I mean, I can't have it both ways. I do enjoy the frame rate lag when I'm trying to dodge things, but sometimes it can get a little bit too busy on screen, and when the game's running smooth, you can kind of easily weave your way around things, but when it starts just slowing down unpredictably, that's when your sort of rhythm can be thrown off. Okay, champion slug guy. Oh, two champions. And that guy pushes the bullets away. Fun! Fun and fair and fair and fun. Come on. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Just dropped a card. Oh, and I forgot that the dark green guys explode. Right, so that will teleport us straight to the boss. Let's try and get a chain reaction going here. Is it going to happen? Probably not. Come on, please! Nope. I wanted them all sort of clustered together. Now they're all separate. And they're probably going to blow up in front of my face. Oh, come on. Okay, there's two down. Two to go. And we can get our health back up as soon as this room is cleared. By one heart. Sorry about this. Okay, there's one extra heart there. What have we got in here? Bozo the Clown. Little bit of extra damage, nothing too crazy. We can't, of course, go into the arena room because I'm not at full health. We did a random character on hard mode. The computer chose Magdalene for us, which is fine. No problems with that. All right. Champion slug that explodes. I must remember that this thing explodes. And oh, that was lucky. Oh, that was lucky. Yeah, so it's really kind of just like leading these, sort of corralling them in one direction always helps. Just stay organized. I'm gonna be one of these ones that propels the bullets away. Nope. All right. Another thing that I thought about doing. I know a lot of people have separate channels, but I don't really care enough to have separate channels. But I do have a ton of board games. Such a nerd, I know. But I have a ton of board games, and if you guys would like me to show you some of my board games. I collect sort of, not like Monopoly and stuff, but like random smaller company board games. I have a game called Scythe, and it is a beautiful game. A lot of these board games, it's kind of like video games. A lot of creativity goes into these things. A lot of talent, artistic talent, goes into the creation of these board games, where the artwork is really beautiful on some of these things. And yes, I still need to learn how to play Warhammer 40k. I bought a Tau army, if that means anything to anyone. I bought a Tau army, and I painted the whole thing, and I'm yet to actually learn the game associated with it. In typical me style, I buy everything and then don't do the bit you're supposed to do with it. All the gear, no idea, as they say. Alright. Boring room. Boring room. I'm just doing busy work here. Just cleaning up. These last few episodes have been very interesting in terms of me fighting against the lag. Oh, there's another one. That was quite lagalicious. I've closed all of my other apps and everything. It's just obviously laptop territory. Although weirdly, I was doing this originally on an iMac from 2011, so that's not exactly a new piece of equipment. This is a laptop from 2014, so I thought this would do a bit of a better job. Apparently not. Apparently not. I was thinking maybe about getting the Razer that actually has, you can connect like a separate sort of like GPU to it, which was pretty cool. But as I said, I can't use Logic with it. I kind of want a computer that is an all-in-one. Come on, dude. Eat bomb. There we go. And just moving over to PC is a little bit problematic. I could buy Cubase, which is a audio program that works with PC, and it's a pretty sweet program, but all of my plugins are audio units, not VSTs, and I do not want to have to switch all of my plugins. It's a real nightmare. I know that people will say, right, you can just reinstall them. I'm like, yeah, I know, but... And you're gonna have to do that anyway when you buy a new system. I know, but VSTs, it's not how I roll. I've been like in Logic since 2009, and I'm quite comfortable there now. Oh, we could go back and do the challenge room actually. Now we have full health. So let's do it. Let's see if there's anything fun in there. Because what we can always do is we can go into the sort of death arena and quickly teleport out. You know what I didn't do, actually, which would have been really fun and silly? I did complete Minecraft a long time ago, and that could have been quite a fun stream. Mainly because I managed to actually, I haven't seen anyone else do this, I actually dried out the underwater temple. There's an underwater temple they introduced into Minecraft, and I drained the whole thing without any cheats, with sponges. And then I managed to mine all of the underwater temple and made a nice pretty house out of the aquatic temple ruins, or whatever you'd call it. I could teleport out of here right now. I probably should, actually. Yep, I'm doing it. I've been hit enough times by that stupid worm, and so... Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Oh, I did not see you. That's a lot of worms. Not gonna lie, there's a lot of stuff happening right there. Good thing is... Oh! When he charges, he actually kills his own dudes. So we've got no grey hearts left. Slightly not good. In the difficulty department, that's not very helpful. Someone in the comments recommended that I should play some good games, like Grand Theft Auto. I think Grand Theft Auto is a good game. There's just so many people who have played it already to death. And I know that that can be said for Fallout as well. But I like fantasy. I like hypotheticals. And GTA is just a little bit too like real. I already live in Los Angeles, and it's sort of like a micro version of LA. I watch a lot of Yogscast playthroughs of the modded version of GTA, and it's really fun to watch. I think that there's just people out there who do a much better job of doing Grand Theft Auto. I would only be playing the story mode, and that just doesn't really excite me very much. Okay, this isn't going too well, if I'm to be completely honest. This is a little bit tricky. There's a champion that keeps on managing to regenerate itself, because I'm not getting to it in time to put it completely out of its misery. There we go. Done. And that's very nice. That was exactly what we needed. So I'm just going to keep my attention now really on the main dude, because he will just be constantly spawning in other little guys anyway, so might as well just get rid of him. Then we can start to filter off all the other guys. That was not a clean run at all. But we're still in this. This has been random mode. Got the game to randomly pick a character for me. And we kind of just settled with Maggie. This is going to sort all of my stats out. Good. I don't mind it when it gives me more power. Good. All right. We are slowly working our way through here on episode 10. Episode 10, Binding of Isaac miniseries. And then we will move on to Fallout 4. The most fun thing has been trying to talk to myself for an extended period of time while playing a video game. Never really done that before, never really had to. So that's been kind of a learning experience, just trying to sound less boring on these videos. I don't have a particularly exciting voice. That's probably why I sing all the time, because at least for singing that is more exciting. Oh, I was scratching my head And now he's going to blow up again, isn't he? Come on, just go away. Okay, good. And... ooh, money poop. Alright. I hope my iMac's okay. It's at home currently, dying. I was installing Windows 10 on it yesterday. Had to trick it into installing in the first place because it's an older system and it says that it can't support Windows 10. So you have to... that's weird. Why was... surrounded by rocks, it can't do anything. It's kind of freaking me out. You have to trick Windows into installing on the iMac because it's an old operating system. So you have to rewrite the what's called a plist file apparently, and tell it that it actually can install Windows 10 on my ancient iMac. But in the process of installing different things, or I think I was updating Windows, it restarted and was in a constant restart loop. So it wouldn't actually let me back into Windows again. So that was annoying. I had to get to the studio though to do some work. So my computer is sitting at home. I think it's like restart the PC, but not in terms of like your regular restart. It sort of like deletes everything that isn't PC related when it was first installed. It wipes all the other files, and hopefully that's fixed the problem. I don't know. I didn't actually install anything particularly sort of bad on it, I didn't think. I did actually get this app called Driver Talent, which is supposed to tell you all the apps that you need to install onto your computer. Maybe that was the problem. Not dissing Driver Talent here or anything. I'm just... PCs aren't my bag, so I don't really know. Mac kind of lulls you into a very false sense of security with its sort of invisible back end. You don't really ever have to get into the nitty-gritty on Macs. Wow, this conversation is boring. I'm sorry, I'm talking about my computer like it's a family member. So that's the one thing I do miss when I'm constantly on a laptop is a big screen. Oh my goodness. Working on a big screen like the iMac, 27 inches. Oh, it's so nice. And it's got a good like resolution as well, so it's not like working on a widescreen TV where you're like blinded by the pixels. Fat bats. God, these things are irritating. They just take forever to kill. So, this run's kind of tough. We don't exactly have particularly good power-up synergy, that's for sure. We also don't have particularly much power. Suppose the good thing is, health-wise, we're hanging in there. We don't have a good spacebar item aside from Yum Heart, and I have been taking quite a lot of damage this run. Could just do with some more powerful bullets. Okay. Let's get one free bomb. Hanged man. Let's use it instead of wasting more bombs. Leave your thoughts about which faction I should join in Fallout. From what I can remember off the top of my head, there is, of course, Brotherhood of Steel, the Minutemen, the Science Guys, Children of Atom. I think you can join that gang. I can't remember. Yep, so anyone who's played Fallout, what faction should I join and why? I want reasons. I want sensible suggestions. I'm basically giving you guys comment homework, which is hilarious. Of course, you don't have to do that. Just any suggestions, really. Also, in the music department, if you guys... I like to think I'm up on my music production game, but if you guys know any plugins that you would like to recommend, I'm of course open to that as well. Alright, so we're not... okay, I mean, we don't really have anything to really make any of these boss fights easy. I'm trying to blow him up because bombs generally do a lot of damage to this guy. But I keep on missing him. The lag is helping me though right now. Oh, damn it. Yeah. This guy... yeah, that's why I hate this guy. Those frickin'... I do not think you can blow them up. Nope, you can't. Going quiet here for a second, just for purposes of concentration. Come on, blow up on him. Nope. Oh, come on. This is so boring. I'm so over this already. Please. Oh, man. All those... Not one of those bombs has landed. Oh, finally, one of them, and it was nowhere near him. Go figure that one out. Woo! That was all I was trying to do. Was get one of those bombs to connect. Okay. A rune, a blank rune. Mm-hmm. Another blank rune. We'll take it with us. Hmm. 10th episode. Random character. Hard mode. Not got anything good. No synergy. No good spacebar item. Tons of lag. This music reminds me of Die Hard for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's those Christmas bells. The sense of impending doom. Okay. Ah, super fast guys. Let's use this rune and see if it does anything useful. Nope. So, key here. Chip away, chip away. You're not trying to kill them in one go. You want to sort of take away a bunch of their health just so they... If you just try and kill one of them, you're going to get swamped by the others. So you want to basically get them down health-wise to the point where they can all just be sort of taken out. Oh, that was stupid. Yeah, so now I can isolate one of them as when they're sort of in a pile, because they're all pretty much down to... it's kind of annoying when they slide behind a rock. You can kind of see the technique. God, these lag spikes are annoying right now. Come on, need one more hit on that guy. Nope, he's going to regenerate. But at least everything's out. Else is out the way. Cool. Will not be doing this anymore on my laptop, that's for sure. And these guys are kind of annoying. I mean, it is an enemy in this game, after all. But, on the whole... Yeah, that's why they're annoying. Yeah, not doing very well right now. It's mainly because I would like some more powerful bullets. Just something to, you know, clear these rooms a little bit quicker. A little bit. Would like some more tears. Okay. That was annoying. Doesn't help when you're the floor. I'm actually gonna let these guys take out the these worms for me. There we go. Saves me the hassle. Wow, that was dumb. All right, it's been fun. It's another problem with lag is the timing of when they're going to let rip sort of changed a little bit too. Okay, just got to be careful of the aggro fire. Oh, there's 4 hands. 4 hands in this room. Excuse me. Nothing that we can't handle. Tiny corridor room. I hate these things because if you've got a big enemy in here, this can get really close quarters. I mean, this is kind of annoying in itself because these guys explode. So getting close is... Right, before we go into the that big room, we're going to go into a small room and hopefully trigger the Yum Heart, because we need it right now. Great. This guy. A mini-boss. Well, it's not registering as a mini-boss. It's annoying. I missed him. And we're out of bombs. We're out of frame rate as well, apparently. Oh yeah, the other thing that's funny about this is playing on my laptop. My fingers are burning right now from the keyboard. I suppose I could use the keyboard that's underneath, but that is quite a loud mechanical keyboard. There's already enough technical problems with these videos. I don't really want to add to the drama by making it all tappy-tappy. Oh well, we're nearly there. There we go, now just gotta get rid of these guys. Alright, nearly there. Alright, Yum Hop. And we still need to find the old throne room, power up room, whatever you want to call it. Or whatever it's actually called. We haven't found it yet. Down here, maybe. Alright. So the blue guy explodes in different directions. These are 2 normals and 2 champions. Can't remember what the pink one does. Just shoots random. Ooh, that was annoying. Wasn't expecting him to backtrack like that. Can only shoot one side of these guys. Yeah, just a bit more power would be really nice. Everything's just taking a little bit longer than I'd like. Whoop. I'm gonna be careful of when this guy dies. Him exploding all over the place. Gonna lead him out here, just so he's easier to... Oh, there we go. The thing that I was talking about. And I just go and do it. Alright. A little bit of help. A little bit of health always helps. Okay. Now we don't have any bombs to deal with these guys in one sort of go. Try and use this skull as much as possible to our advantage. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Main thing is to not get hit by the champion. That's a full heart of damage. These other guys, not really concerned about. Just a little bit faffy. Whoop. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh my god, and when they spawn right next to you. Okay. That's annoying. Yeah, just don't rush. Wow. Did not enjoy that run at all. Okay. Just really kind of avoiding the mess they're leaving on the floor. I'm going to save that battery. We're going to try and just do one more run to fully charge our Yum Heart ourselves, and then we'll use the battery for the last bit of health. We might actually lose some health in here anyway, because... Oh, that's cool. Go away. I want to deal with these spider sacks. Please, just go away for a second. Do not want more spiders spawning in the room. Okay, there we go. Alright. Oh, and a troll bomb. Yeah, that was lucky. Lucky there were some objects in the way. So I realized I was sitting behind my microphone just then. Fat bat. I'm going to save the fat bat because I want to get rid of this spider spawner guy first, because spiders start to add up after a while. Okay. Fat bat destruction mode. Fat bat dispatch bat. Push these guys onto the spikes as much as you can. There we go, and push those guys onto the spikes as much as you can with your bullets. Come on. Okay, and back here. And push him on, push him on, push him on, push him on. Good. Yeah, it's the best way to deal with those guys. Quite satisfying watching enemies spike themselves to death. Yeah, everything here is pretty elementary, just moving spider spawners. It's funny when things jump up directly like that, you can't tell if they're jumping towards you or away from you. Still not found the throne room yet. Oh, there we are. Okay, that was done. Gonna be saying that a lot, I feel. That was dumb. Alright. We have a champion guy. That was a mess. Yep, the lag is lagging. Alright, let's stay on this champion now. I think hopefully this will drop hearts. That'd be nice. I think the red one drops hearts. Makes sense. And no hearts, but Yum Heart. And we have 9 keys. Please don't be rubbish. Is that Virgo? No. Well, I'm not mad at that. Cannot complain at all stats up. A little bit more speed, a little bit more power. goes a long way. Really does. 16 coins. We have enough money to buy something for 15 bucks. So let's try that. We won't use that yet because I don't want to waste the half a heart. So there's nothing particularly in here that I want. 2 diamonds, please. Cards Against Humanity. That's fun. Glad we have that. This is where the episode gets really boring because I'm going to go into that big room on the top left and I'm going to trigger Cards Against Humanity and make bucket loads of cash. But the problem is you guys have to watch me clear the room of poop, which will take forever and a day. But first we have to clear the room of enemies. Let's see here. Okay, the room's not a complete floor, so it's not going to be too much of an issue. Gonna stay. Oh dear. I was gonna stay on the yellow guy, but I got kind of swamped. He's fast. He is fast. Let's try and get rid of him. There we go. That helps a little bit. When they've got their eyes open, they're a little bit faster than the regular guys like these. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay, that's good. We're getting rid of these dudes. 1, 2, 3. Nice. And a heart. I'll take that. Thank you very much. All right, and now. God, I hate the sound of my own voice. We're gonna drop the Cards Against Humanity. This is what happens. Talk about tanking frame rates. It fills the room with poop. And now I should probably fast forward. I'm going to say right now, fast forward your YouTube video. So, or like if you're watching this on a cell phone, like tap the screen on the far right to skip forward. Like probably 2 minutes, because this is going to take forever and a day. But what I'm trying to do here, it would help if I had petrified poop. Oh, there it... You gotta be kidding me. As I say it, it appears. Wow. Petrified poop will increase the odds of things dropping from the poop. Like money, like that. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. Because this is another reason why you only trigger the card in the biggest room you can. Because you want as many poops as possible to deal with. Because more money, more hearts, more goodies, and as you can see, we are barely halfway through this, and yep, there's going to be a lot more stuff to drop. You can make quite a lot of money from these Cards Against Humanity things. Never waste the Cards Against Humanity in tiny rooms. Completely ridiculous and redundant. Wait until you get a big room like this, and even better if it's got more floor space. These rooms generally have things happening in them though, whether it be rocks or whatever, so you're never really going to have a fully empty room. Unless it's like at the womb. The womb has some pretty empty rooms. Or, of course, treasure room. Alright. So much poop, but we're making tons of money. I have no problems here. What I think I'm going to do for this grand finale episode is I'm going to make my way over to my complete save so folks can see the very last levels that you're not going to see in these sort of early runs. I hope people are still fast forwarding because nothing interesting, of course, is happening. Apart from watching our money just go up and up and up incrementally. And it's also good because sometimes these poops, of course, drop the old soul hearts. There you go, there's another half. Amazing. I mean, you could pretty much end up with, we could end up with 99 coins just from doing this one room. Sometimes I think they drop other things like tarot cards, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but still, I mean, money-wise, look at this. I can't remember what we came in here with, but it wasn't a lot. Sorry, I'm kind of putting the onus on the viewer to do the skipping here rather than me putting this in Premiere Pro and fast-forwarding it myself, but I'm sure you guys don't mind. It's not every day that Cards Against Humanity shows up anyway. And if you don't know, because I did mention that I like board games earlier, Cards Against Humanity is indeed a sort of card game. Sort of like a board game is sort of something that you play with your friends. It's a lot of fun. It's like a very, very rude apples to apples. Where you have a series of cards that you pull at random. A card goes down in the middle, and you have to sort of, from one of your cards, you have to find a card that best fits a response to the sort of challenge card in the middle. So if it's like, the card is like Michael Jackson, and then with your 5 cards, you have to think of something very funny. It's something like that. But it's very fun. Of course, you can't play it with everyone. Some people would be very easily offended by some of the content material in the game. Hence the name. It isn't a Trivial Pursuit, I'll just say that. Right, we are maxed out. I could try and get the last half of Soul Heart, just to be very thorough, but no. We're just gonna go in here. Monstro 2! Kind of all I need right now as well is a battery, so I can trigger Yum Heart as and when I need it. But for now, we'll be okay. Well, sorry about that. That room was boring as hell. But we got it done. And we are now a lot richer and a lot healthier for it. It's good. This last episode, we have got some new things happening, like Cards Against Humanity. And as I said, I think what I'm going to do is, after this run, do an extra special bonus run from my actual full complete file, and hopefully I'll use Azazel or something, and we'll try and rush through and get to the treasure room, and maybe, just maybe, even take on Mega Satan, because I think that would be a lot of fun. It's a really enjoyable boss. Could even try and do Delirium, but Delirium is you have to have a very, very good loadout for Delirium to be a doable experience. Delirium, for those who don't know, was a new final boss that was added into the game in DLC or something, and it's basically every boss in the game, sort of on steroids and all white. It's pretty difficult. So I'll probably do Mega Satan instead of Delirium, unless my loadout is so absurd that it's something I think that could be doable. I don't like dying in runs, because I think it's just such a waste of everyone's time. Admittedly, I have died on a couple of these episodes, I think. But we shall see. Azazel as well. I think I'm going to do it with Azazel. Alright. Nice. That's what we need. Just more tears. Just something to get the rate of fire up. M&M break. Alright. Dank. Not the good kind of dank. Not the dank meme kind. Okay. I'm gonna wait here, I don't know how long that takes. Okay. Alright, good. We found the throne room, and we have keys, thankfully. Man, that Cards Against Humanity poop room, that was pretty magical. We did really good out of that. Glaucoma. Blind Tears. See, I'm remembering some of the names. That's it, run onto the spikes. You dummy. And you too. You run onto the spikes too. There we go. Lovely. Where would video games... Where would video games be without spikes? Okay. Episode 10. Binding of Isaac. Afterbirth. Smashing through this game as a random character pulled by the game itself. And it chose Magdalene. Slow character at first, but once you've unlocked a few things, you do get a pill immediately, which increases your speed. Comes with Yum Heart, which is very useful when you do idiotic things like run into enemies like that. We are at Dank Depths 2. We have a random mishmash of not particularly synergized power-ups, wouldn't say. My fingers are burning from my laptop not really enjoying recording this footage while playing it. Whatever. I'm guessing streaming doesn't do as much damage to your GPU because you're not trying to record it. I'm not sure. Gulp. The never-ending pill, I think. Nope. Oh, it's Verp. I think Verp is the one where the pill just never goes away. Ooh, double chest. Okay, what is this? Ace of Clubs. Oh yes, that was the right thing to do. That was not the right thing to do. I accidentally ran into the room next door. Okay, let's go to this guy because he does an aerial attack and takes up floor space. Let's go and grab those bombs. I'm really enjoying this. This is really, really fun. Of course, everyone's thinking do some bloody work, and I agree. But there's only so many albums a boy can write. And I've made a lot. And sometimes you just need to do something else. That's exactly what I'm doing now. We haven't. Oh, we have found the throne room, and this is a regular sized room. That's good actually, because I really cannot be bothered to go exploring. Let's just get this done, and it's the fast room again. For anyone wondering how I'm doing all this stuff, if you're new to anything like this, like I am, in terms of the streaming and YouTubings, I have a regular microphone, a cardioid microphone on a stand in front of my face. You're gonna need a pop shield just to keep all the sort of sounds out. I'm using a free program called OBS. It is developed by the sort of online community. I think GitHub, I think. It's fantastic. I can't believe it's free. It's absolutely fantastic. I think there is a... hopefully there is a donate thing, because I think I'm actually going to donate some money to the community. It's just so brilliant, and I'm barely using any of the functions that it comes with. The only tricky thing with this program is attaching your peripherals and stuff, sound-wise. Trying to get the gaming audio recording as well as your microphone. But there's tons of resources on Google regarding multiple setups. And even if you don't have the exact equipment listed in certain articles, you can sort of reverse engineer from a lot of articles that are out there. I use a Universal Audio Apollo Twin interface. Doesn't think it really matters what the interface is. You just kind of choose your source, your input source. And yeah, I'm doing this on a Mac. So, there's that. Devil Room. Ah, with no devil deals. Let's just blow these little guys up. More money. We've got more money than we know what to do with. We've got too much money. 99 coins. Alright. I'm going into Momland. Doing well. I just picked up a Polaroid that will take me to the treasure room if I decide to do that. Let's go in here. See if there's anything good in here. I don't know, is it good? It's not bad. It's not really anything. This guy drops the exploding worms, I think. Nope, it's the exploding flies. Well, hopefully we can get a chain reaction going. Get a few of them in a row or whatever. Maybe not. I don't think that's going to happen. Come on, blow them up. Blow them up! Blow each other up. Instead of me. Nope. Nope. Nothing's going to happen here. Oh, and why not just blow yourself up instead? Loki, pretty simple boss. Just avoid his horizontal and then diagonal attack. And then he spawns in exploding flies. Try and use the exploding flies to blow him up. But I don't think I'm powerful enough in the bullet department to do that. Yeah, see, my bullets aren't powerful enough to explode the fly right in front of Loki first try. Sort of starburst phase. Pretty mellow. Any more stuff? And one of these guys. Don't really want to waste bombs. I would like to keep my bombs for later on. Chipping away here, nearly about halfway in the health department. It's good, not really moving too much, not really charging me, which is good. Do not like it when he charges. Right, so he's spawned some... whatever these are. Oh, that was lucky. Should have hit me, really. He's kind of dazed, which is good. Don't know why, but I'm not complaining. Alright. Goodbye. Until next time, Mr. Worm. Alright. We didn't need to do that. Could have done something else. I think I'm going to do Azazel on the next run. And we're going to try and do the whole thing in under 15 minutes. I think that would be a fun idea. Oh, they're starting to escape. So gruesome. We are just looking for a way out. There are no throne rooms on these levels. So there's no point investigating too much. Oh, he disappears. How interesting. Oh, and he produces a chest. The chest distracted me so much that I ran into a boulet. 2 troll bombs. No biggie. Oh, free money. Why did I do that? I don't need it. I don't need it. We don't need to worry about the flying heads because they will self-destruct once all the other enemies in the room have been dispatched. But you do need to avoid their explodingness. Like that. Explodingness, everyone. Oh, this chair is not comfortable. And a little trappy-ish room. No big deal. Sweet. 10 episodes of Binding of Isaac. Ah. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. I've had so many good hours with this game. Oh yes, oh dear. Oh no. And then it starts to go horribly wrong. Okay. That's good, at least we got rid of the floor guys. Floor guy is not my favorite. Okay. Okay. Later on this year, I am... Wow, that was dumb. I am going to, I think, for all the super nerds out there, because I'm just trying to think of new ways to use my YouTube channel. I think I'm going to buy a Space Wolf, small little Space Wolf army, and use my 2 Sony cameras to film the process of me painting the army. If you don't know what Warhammer is, it is a tabletop game. What is a tabletop game? It's sort of where you have an army of little figurines, and you have a rule book of how the characters should move and sort of how they can murder each other. And it's a lot of fun. But I mainly enjoy the painting part of it. I don't really play... I've never actually played the game of Warhammer, per se. But painting the stuff is a lot of fun. And the reason why I like painting the stuff is because it is creative, but it also gives your creative objects a little bit more purpose. Wow, I thought he was going to die from that. Than just sort of being ornamental. But I haven't got around to learning the game because I have other things to do, like make music and such things. Alright, that was a bit of a mess. We don't have any soul hearts, but these guys are generally pretty easy. I'm going to try and focus my attention on one dude alone. Why? Because it's better to get rid of one entirely than have 2 floating about that, you know, can still have double the chances of hurting you. Get rid of one. There we go. Now I can focus all of my attention onto the one guy. Been a long run. 36 minutes on one run. Never mind. Not the most exciting run, admittedly, but there we are. And you are nearly good to go. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Spoke way too soon. I am going to run back and get some hearts. I do not want to be down to 2 hearts. Little Steven. Little Steven's fun. Little friendly minion who shoots telepathic bullets, little purple bullets that follow people around. Don't know how powerful they are, but any bullets is better than no bullets. Talking of bullets, I've decided that Enter the Gungeon is not a game I am going to stream or record just yet, because I am not good at that game. And also it's quite similar to this game, so I'd rather do games that vary in content just to keep things fresh. Obviously, you know, it's a weird channel to subscribe to because, you know, I'm supposed to be doing music videos, but I'm doing games now. I'll do music videos as well. Still make music. You can find it on Spotify. Look me up, bruh. Speed down, that sucks. Infested is whatever. No, okay, so that's... It's not a huge problem, but it would be nice if I was not slow. Okay, it's got to avoid that gunk on the floor. Someone recommended Hotline Miami. And I haven't played that game, but I of course know about it, being a fan of the publisher. They did a very weird E3 presentation. I think if it's Devolver, I think it's Devolver. They had like a very edgy E3, I'd say almost like a performance art. They did a fake presentation, sort of highlighting all the silliness about E3 and the sort of the hype machine, to the point where the lady who was presenting the expo was having a nosebleed on stage. It was cool. It felt sort of Chris Cunningham-esque. He was a edgy boy artist from the 1990s, early 2000s. Gumbo want coin. Well, that's fine by me. I have tons of money. Alright. Let's go into this big room, see what happens in here. The only problem is we don't know how much health we have. That is a bit of a problem. Okay, that's good actually. We're going to save that rainbow poop until the end of this room. Obviously I'm going to take a few more hits here, I think, just because a little bit of information to digest here. Good thing is, actually, frame rate, as I say that, has been tanking a little less, considering how busy this room is. Not bad. It's not offending me. All right. And we're done here. Let's shoot the poop. I don't know if that was a waste or not, because I can't see how much health I have. But I know I took a couple of hits, and I think spikes do take a whole heart of damage. So, these things suck. It's because they've got a large spread. Yeah, go away, please. Thanks. Whoop. Fallout. I wonder if they're going to make a Fallout 5. It's like the whole Half-Life question. They're going to make a new Half-Life. That Half-Life sort of game cashing in on the name, with just featuring the voiceover talents of I Hate Everything. Yeah, that game was looked like a bit of a disaster. Nothing on the I Hate Everything guy, of course. He did a whole video, not mocking, but sort of critiquing the project that he was part of, and I thought that was kind of brave. You know, you get him invited into making a contribution to a video game, exciting in itself, and then the whole process turns out to be run by people who don't necessarily know what they're doing. And then you do a whole video explaining that. That's cool. Imagine if people did that for the music industry. Wow. There'll be some hurt feelings out there. One of my least favorite runes. Doesn't really do much. Gives you... This sucks. That sucks, you see. You don't really have many places to escape to. Oh, let's do this. This could be fun. We have a golden key, so we're not going to waste anything. And, okay, it's not as fun as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a dice room where you could change things in the level or change yourself. It all depends on what dice it is. So you could change literally all of your power-ups. But it was not that. I do not want to risk getting that. Okay, busy room, busy room. Just having those little moors right there. Those sort of grey stonehead dudes. Bullet hell, bullet hell, bullet hell. A little bit of bullet hell here. Okay, ooh. Didn't even see that. Didn't even see it. I didn't even see that one either. I'm moving around too much. That's really the issue here. Stop moving around so much. I'm doing the yum heart now because you get 2 power-up points for doing a big room like this, so that was as good a time as any. Can't remember what that is. I think that's gulp. Pills do change what they are each run, so one color doesn't always mean that it's going to be the same. So like if it's infested, it's not going to be the same color the next run. If that makes any sense. Alright, we made it to nearly the end. Wow, that took 40 minutes. That was a long time. That was a long time, gang. I'm sorry about that. But there we are. I'm glad people are enjoying this, though. I, of course, am having a great time doing this because it saves me doing any work. But all seriously, though, you know, it's this is something that I love. I'm passionate about video games, even if they're silly and a complete waste of time. I do appreciate the effort that goes into these pieces of media. Episode 10. We are at Mum's Heart with Magdalene. Random character chosen by the computer. I thought, well, spice things up a bit, so you guys didn't think I was cheating. We didn't have a particularly exciting or enthralling series of power-ups. We don't have like crazy synergy or crazy power-ups or anything, but somehow, due to the power of Yum Heart, as I said at the beginning, you don't need it when you're good, but obviously I did because I sucked this run. Because of Yum Heart, we actually managed to put in a pretty good fight, and we are, I think, at full health. I'm not entirely sure. We can't see. That sucks. That does make things a little bit more difficult when bosses are spawned into boss rooms, and also trying to avoid bullets. So what I'm going to try and do here is just kind of not really go near the maggot dude. Just sort of go the opposite place of wherever he is, because I think once Mum's Heart dies, he will also die too, I think. I'm waiting for either the sort of brimstone laser attack to happen. That'll wipe everything out. Mum's Heart's not actually doing anything right now. I'm not complaining about it. It's not shooting bullets or anything. That's cool. That was not what I was expecting. We haven't gone to the cathedral. Let's go to the cathedral. Okay, cathedral. Cathedral. Ooh, I don't think I've even heard the cathedral music before. I generally have the music muted when I play, because I'm generally listening to some other stuff. Infested. Indeed. Now, this is the kind of level where, because we haven't actually got to Cathedral, or it's not we haven't got to, we just haven't ever done Cathedral. This is the kind of level where I like to save my bombs for. If there's like a particular boss room that I'm really not interested in dealing with, so even like a room like this, it's like, do I care enough to actually kill these guys? Generally the answer is no. And that's when you'd use a bomb to blow up the door and just make your way into the next room. But you don't necessarily know if you're going the right way. So you could blow up a room, like I could have blown up that room just a minute ago, and I would have been in here, but then I would have had to have gone back the other way anyway, because this is a dead end. So that would have been a bit of a waste of a bomb. If you're really good, you can actually use like one of these explosive characters and blow them up in front of a door. If you're that good. I'm not that good. I'm not that good. Good, but not that good. Okay. of hiding here. Let's kind of break the trajectory of those bullets by running into a little alcove. Alright. We are nearly done here. This is the cathedral level. We will be fighting ourselves. Momentarily. We are going to be taking on... You see, this is the kind of perfect room where I really would just... I think I'm going to do it, actually. Just go back and blow the frickin' door off. Because this is a dead end. This is an actual, total dead end. So there's no point really clearing that room. Because it doesn't go anywhere. So let's try and go this way. Let's go to that portal before it spawns out anything crazy. Okay. Explosive diarrhea. I'm actually going to use that. Oh, no, I used the wrong... Press the wrong button. I was going to use explosive diarrhea to do exactly that. To blow up the pots. Okay. Alright. Oh, I thought I'd moved away from the wall, but apparently not. Oh, jeez. I was not kind of panicked there. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Let's take advantage of the fact that this guy is dazed. Great music for the cathedral, of course. It's got this sort of requiem feel. I wonder if that's Latin. Alright. We are chipping our way through the cathedral. I suppose I totally forgot I have Mr. Gumbo. I could let him have the coins and then he can get fatter and he can actually start attacking things for us. It's kind of his shtick. I really want to just kind of bomb the door and get this level out of the way. But the only reason why I'm not doing that is because I think I would like... Oh my... Oh wow. This is annoying. This is very annoying. I'm actually genuinely flustered right now. Because these are really silly mistakes. Unnecessary mistakes. Key. We need health. We are not doing great on health. Alright. Alright, we need it. Yes, perfect. Batteries. Recharge the yum heart that I thought I didn't need. Hanged man, right, so you can, I think it's left control or something? Yeah, you can swap out. God, I keep on using the wrong damn button. Okay. Just waiting for the ghost to appear. There he is. Oh, there's two still. Stephen chipping away for me. We are in vanilla mode. No mods, nothing. Regular Binding of Isaac, Afterbirth. And I'm very old-fashioned like that. Okay, so this is a dead end. I'm very old-fashioned like this. I like to play games in their original format, as the designer or programmer or developer intended. I'm kind of old-fashioned like that. That's why I don't really like how a lot of modern games require patches and blah 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 and oh god and additional patches and content and blah blah blah. It's like, just make the game right. I know a lot of young people will say, you know, you don't have to do that. You know, the game will be better in a while, and you have to sort of, you know, the business is the way it is now. But I'm sorry, if you're a multi-million-dollar conglomerate and you don't know how to produce a product on time, that's not my problem. If you don't know how to scale your business to work during times of success, that's on you. What is this? Verp. The never-ending pill cycle. Yeah, I like games that are done. Oh, just finished games. No other silly stuff. I think it just, the reason why it annoys me is because it's almost like video game companies. I'm talking about the sort of the larger side. It's almost like they treat the consumer, I hate that word, but customer, as the game testers, rather than doing it themselves. And I don't like that. Especially when games are as expensive as they are. It seems very, very unfair. You spend $60 on a game, you expect it to be finished. You know, if you can't build a game on time, don't build it. And don't lump it onto the consumer to deal with it. Customer, whatever. Yeah, that didn't do anything. So, rant over. This is Isaac. I'm fighting myself. And the lag is real. Okay, so I haven't actually done Isaac in a while. Isaac stays in this sort of fetal position until later on, once you've taken enough damage off. Obviously, varied bullet hell situations. You have the sort of starburst, the spiraling starburst, and then sort of a succession of bullets that just sort of come in your general direction. The trick here, as soon as he sort of teleports away, you don't want to hit him again, because then you will get hurt by that. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Sort of goes, ah, teleports away. I got hit. Whoop. Those guys are more annoying than he is. Yeah, it's kind of a problem just because I don't have... Wow, I'm getting hit by everything right now. Not really fully concentrating here. What? I did not see what hit me just then. If I die... right, yeah, so there. So now, if you... To carry on hitting him as he teleports away, then you actually get hit by that beam of light. He can actually teleport across the room again. Whoop! Forgot about that. It's really just the spawning into those other two dudes that generally bothers me. He's quite predictable. The two additional enemies, not so much. We're at 1 heart of health. Oh, and it killed me anyway. I didn't realize I hit him. Okay, well there we go. So that was... that was Binding of Isaac. Random character. Magdalene. Whatever. Sounds good. Right. We are going to do... This is my complete run. Everything is, as you can see on the left, everything is covered in blood. All challenges complete. All done here. Very nice. And we are going to, as a little bonus, because this is our last time with Binding of Isaac in this mini-series, I'm going to do a quick speed run with Azazel and see if we can't make it over to Mega Satan. We are going to restart the level until we have got a treasure room. And then we will call it a night. And I will start to prepare my setup for Fallout 4. What is this? Booger tears. Nope, don't want booger tears. Don't want latchkey. I want to start with something good. That's not good. We are doing this in hard mode as well. Once I've got a good item, we will roll on through this. We already, I think, have piercing shot, theoretically. Sorry about this. Very boring, I know. It'll be worth it, though. We'll get a good power-up, and then we'll have a good run. Knock on wood. Alright. Yeah, these rooms don't show up too often. Especially on the hard mode. Maybe if I do it in easy mode, then we can just get on our way. But that wouldn't be very challenging, and we have this. It is going to quadruple my charge time, but it makes me so unbelievably powerful. It's kind of absurd, actually. Yeah, look at that. Are you kidding me? I think I can kill an enemy in one hit with this. We will soon find out. But that is what I'm talking about when with starting item. Now, before we go into any rooms, I always need to be fully charged before I go into another room. Oh wow, that was a blowing up guy? Wow, that was dumb. I'll keep my distance then. Only problem with Azazel, of course, is no real hearts, just black hearts, so you can only replenish yourself with sort of the black hearts or the grey hearts. So you better do a good job. Oh. I'm going to try and kill as many things as possible with this single charge. Not the easiest. So what we need really is items that increase tiers, because that will inadvertently shorten my charge time. But that is quite the starting item. I stand by that. I'm very stoked to have quadruple shot, and there we go. That is what I needed. That's my only real source of health. Okay. I'm also kind of nervous of taking pills. We haven't had this pill yet in any of the runs. This is I Can See Forever, which lets you see the secret rooms if you walk into a room that has a secret room. It goes and it shows you the hole in the wall. Like that. So a good thing about Azazel is you can just basically stand over a rock until you need to do something. No one can touch you. Kind of like the Lost. Cool. And that's pointless. Are we an extra large room? Yes, we are. So there's actually 2. Let's just kill this in no time at all. There we go, that's what I mean. It literally, you can take out pretty much a boss in one hit. The problem was that was 2 separate characters, so it's kind of hard to do. Let's try it with this guy. And nearly. Not bad at all. And you're done. Goodbye. And money. Right, we've got to find the other treasure room. I'm not doing the devil room. I don't need to do any devil deals today. I don't have any hearts. I know that sometimes you can do devil deals with your grey hearts or whatever, but I just don't want to go there. Ah, there's the other secret room. Good thing as well about X-ray specs, you don't need to use bombs to expose the walls, which is good. And here is our second throne room, treasure room, whatever. Bum friend, he's greedy. He just takes my coins. That guy blows up. And oh, we do have bombs. That's good. Yeah, so we can get these additional. Oh, are you kidding me? That's amazing. That is exactly what I needed. As many soul hearts as possible. Level 1. We're already doing this good. I would blow up all the poops, but charge time is so long. I don't want to like waste any more time. I said we're going to do a quick run, and that's already out the window. When the charge time is this long. Alright. Moving on. Oh, yeah, don't want to run into those guys as they explode. Good. One more to go. Apologies for the insano wait time here. Kind of frustrating, I know. But hopefully we'll be able to get to Mega Satan. It's kind of my main goal here. And due to the fact that I have flying, I can sort of... I don't need to like walk around things. I don't really want to waste my time on that either. I just need throne rooms and I need to fight bosses. Episode 10. We are doing Azazel now. We just done a Magdalene run. I'm doing this extra long episode because this is the last episode we're going to be doing. The goal I've set myself is to get to Mega Satan. I think I can do it. I hope I can do it. It's our first spacebar item, Temporary Pac-Man, aka temporary invisibility, turns everything into sort of blue ghosts like the Pac-Man game, and you can chase things around and you can hopefully kill them. Well, they're temporarily scared of you. We have not infestation. We have quad shot, which is, I mean, insanely powerful. We'll get a little buddy guy. Buddy guy. Don't know who he is, but he's gonna shoot stuff for us. This is my 100% file. So I do have every unlock there is. I'm only missing one thing in this entire game. And that is the I'm yet to see the broken gaping maw, which is a type of enemy in the game. So, although it's not actually something I need to do, my bestiary is incomplete by one character, and it is that character that I am yet to encounter. But, apart from that, done everything. 300 and something other achievements. I don't know why I decided that I would do that, but I kind of got hooked on the game, and I'm sharing my addiction with you. I think the thing that I like about this game a lot is, even though it's not the same thing, it kind of reminds me of one of my other favorite games called R-Type Delta. And it's a shoot 'em up. It's a sort of a spaceship shooting game, and theoretically, if you were to get rid of the rooms and pretend that this was a spaceship moving through space, kind of very similar. You have sort of like things that float around you that help shoot things, and yeah, if it was this background was just space, it's very similar to R-Type in that respect. And I do like sort of shoot 'em ups. Anything made by the publisher Atlas, big fan of. I think Atlas do Persona, the Persona series. The Persona series is apparently very good, and yet to play it. So, I don't think we have found the throne room yet. That's the one problem with this curse, is you don't know where anything is, because I don't have a map. I don't think. No. I just have a question mark. So I do want... Oh, come on. Okay, so he's going to blow me up the moment I walk back in that room. Yeah, I do need to find the throne room. Why? Because I want as many things as I can get, especially if I'm... Oh no, did I get the throne room? Because that's the Game Boy, isn't it? I think the Game Boy was my throne room, and I'm just being super forgetful. Yeah, I always look over at the item list on the right. And when I don't see my spacebar power up, I'm like, oh, I'm missing something. But actually, I think the Game Boy was the thing we needed. Not going to do that because we're in a hurry. Excuse me. Oh, wow. The troll bomb didn't blow us up. Okay. Probably shouldn't be standing here. But whatever. And you're dead. Okay, full health. Do I want that? I don't think I do. For a run which involves me wanting to take on Mega Satan, doing anything that removes health is not ideal. I recommend not doing double deals and holding out for angel rooms. I should actually be doing more things to increase my chances of getting angel rooms, which I'm not doing at all. But if I don't get angel rooms, I don't really care. Seems as I have my only actual concern is with Azazel, because I've got pretty short range. Taking on Mega Satan could be problematic. Okay, sacrifice room. Not doing any of that fancy stuff. Let's go into the corridor here. Oh god, what the hell killed me? What the hell was that? Champions. We still haven't actually come across any real hearts, any real heart containers, which is kind of crazy, because we'd be in a lot of trouble right now if we didn't have all these grey hearts. Sorry. You're being too slow, bum friend. Alright, let's just wait over here where we're out of range. And we'll just go to the side of these guys and boom. Flying. Flying is very useful. Alright, this is kind of an annoying room. Just playing cleanup. Whoop. Okay. Is that it? Nope. We got a champion and a regular guy. Let's see if I can get both at the same time. And wow. Something hit me. Okay. And this is just kind of trying to rush getting as many enemies killed in one surge as possible. And that is leading to me taking some unnecessary damage, because I'm sort of putting myself right in the firing line. Oh well. Shop. We have 17 coins. Let's just get health. I like having tons of health. Health is good. Actually, you know what we could do? Let's do this. Let's get some additional money. Oh, don't waste your health. Oh, that was so lucky. That was so lucky. Okay, if you're still watching, thank you. I know this is a long video. But this is me doing gaming. And you can't game quickly. If you want to game right, you can't game quickly. Especially if you're doing a game like this. You can't sort of skip areas, you have to sort of start from the bottom and work your way up. Just waiting for the full charge, and we're going to take that out. There we go. I like leaving up the information on the side of the screen just so I know how powerful I am and what I have and what I don't have. Alright, let's try and get both these guys. Nice. And working our way through here to the boss room. Do we get the treasure? We haven't actually got the treasure room yet. What are we trying to do? We're trying to get to Mega Satan as quickly as possible. Now, the irony is, we can kill enemies pretty quickly, but it takes us quite a long time to charge our weapon to kill them. So, doing a fast run is kind of difficult, factoring those things in. Can kill quick, but can't kill quick. So obviously the throne room was all the way back here. That's how to lose a speed run. Hopefully the throne room will be connected to this room. Nope. Right behind this rock. And yeah, I'm trying to basically sort of do as many things damage as possible in sort of one sweep. Oh, I missed him. So annoying. I could use my little guy here for additional help. Come on, reach, reach, reach. Nah, that's good. Saves us a little bit of time. Come on. Let's go. Wow, this is a big room. I mean, big level, even. You see that I'm immediately charging the moment that I've finished my shot. And finally, here's the frickin' throne room. Frickin' throne room. Okay, we didn't do that well. Let's try that again. Please don't be rubbish. I came all the way over here. Okay, that is speed down Rage's building. I didn't have to get it, I suppose, but I think with Taurus what you do is, after a certain amount of hits, you eventually go invisible. You just kind of run around and kill things with invincibility. I'll pick this up. We don't have any passives right now. Okay, making our way all the way back to the boss room. I could use the World tarot card to find some secrets, but we're going to save that card for a later level, probably for the treasure level. See if we ever get there. Jazz Luaz, this has taken quite some time. And I'm not exactly quick. Hopefully we can dispatch of this boss post-haste. Okay, that's nearly half the damage. And, die. Dying is good for you. That was nice. We got that done real quick. And that boss can be a little bit annoying. What with his bullet hole attack. Alright, we gotta ramp things up here a little bit. Alright. Nice. If it's a gold chest, I'll do it. It's not a gold chest. Not doing it. Moving on. It's a mini boss room. It's like a Cuphead. Okay. This is good. We seem to have Curse of the Lost, or the Maze. Can't remember which one it is, but basically, you get sort of thrown around the whole level. Sort of disorientate you, I think. We've already found the boss room, but I want the throne room. Woo! That was dumb. So these, like, sort of marshmallow head things can, oh wow, that was equally dumb. Can transform into the skeleton dudes, and that sucks. Okay, wow, that was one of the bosses that can die in one hit with, my badass power. This is going to take up more time by going this way, but whatever. We'll stand to the side and hopefully... Oh, what the... what? Thought I was charged. Silly. Just looking for the throne room. Nothing else. Okay, that was annoying. That's also annoying. I am... This is very frustrating. Taking a lot of unnecessary damage here. Okay, this is the Taurus thing. It sort of randomly makes you invisible, which is useful at times. Once again, just a completely wasteful... I keep on thinking I'm charged when I'm not. Run and try and do something, and then the game says, you're not charged. I tried to time my... okay, that's a totally no-needer. I try and time the moment that the charge is complete to do the attack, but sometimes, especially with the lag, you get the timing wrong. You're not fully charged when you think you are, because you're sort of actually slower than you would normally be. Right, so throne room please. Good, there we go. Right, so let's just take these guys side on. Ooh, that was lucky. That's annoying. I definitely had the blast out in front of me when that hit. Okay. And... terrible power-up. Lovely. So it's checking. Alright, so now we're just going to make our way right back to the boss. And we did skip this room. This is an easy room though. Bing, bing, bing. And we'll take that. Okay. To the boss. Alright, let's just try and blast as much as we can. Health off here. There's 2 phases to this boss, so don't want to get too close. And dispatch. And this mine's going to go off. No problem. We are currently invisible. Invincible. There we go. It's our angel room. Okay, we have to get this. Absolutely have to. Now, I've been having issues with this game where you can't... okay, good. You can still blow up the angels. I was doing one run where the... you couldn't blow up the angels anymore and they wouldn't do anything. But we're doing this. Why? Because I need the keys. Totally forgot about this. I need to actually do the angel rooms because I'm not going to be able to fight Mega Satan if I haven't got the key. I suppose I could have kept the latch key in one of the earlier treasure rooms. Because I think the latch key, or Dad's key, I think it's actually called, unlocks the room which Mega Satan is sitting in. So if you don't have the keys, you can still do it. But I skipped that. And we got quad shot instead. Slow, but powerful. Something good? Nope. Wow, this is a juicy episode. Episode 10, a lot of stuff's happened. We've done a Magdalene run in hard mode, and we are now doing a fun run with Azazel to try and reach Mega Satan, show you guys the sort of the last levels of the game, so you can see sort of the bonkers character that is Mega Satan. We sadly didn't make it through the Isaac boss fight. I was taking a lot of damage. A lot of stupid mistakes were made, but never mind. Could use the Emperor card to sort of fast forward this level. Just jump straight into the boss fight. But I would like the treasure room. And there's the boss room anyway. We have 27 bombs. That's a lot of bombs. And we have what, like, I call them Pac-Man bombs. They're like super powerful bombs. Good, more health. That is always useful. So this ring of light around me is what I chose from the angel room. Very cool power. When bullets enter the my ring of power, they either slow down or actually in some cases deflect. So that's sweet. Jumpy guys suck. And I've been really bad at if I ever had to be the guy in charge of naming characters for this game. I do not want that. I do not want that. That is Isaac's heart, and Isaac's heart would be sort of trailing behind me, and if an enemy hits it, I will take the damage. Not a fan. I'm sure it has some pretty good synergy with some other stuff. I do not know what that synergy is off the top of my head. But I don't care either. So, let's do this. That's good. It's taking about 1/4 of damage, health off Mom every time. Let's Try and do a double whammy here. Very cool. Just trying to stay, just trying to be, oh, that's actually kind of helpful, I guess. Let's get rid of the spiders with that, but the only problem is I lose my, let's try and get these last two guys. Just takes away the charge. And dispatched. Okay, so I want to do, I prefer taking on, oh, I actually got the Polaroid, I think. Oh no, what am I talking about? So if I do this, I have to do the dark room, right? Oh god, I've forgotten how the game works. That's clever, isn't it? Well, we have time. Yeah, so if I do Mum's Heart, I have to go, yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember how the game works. Right, this is good, because now I'm hopefully going to charge myself up first. So I'm fully charged before I do this. Angel, and try and take off as much health as possible. Woo, that was close. So just got to avoid the horizontal and diagonal attack. Just sort of, you need to find the sort of the sweet spot. So we have good news. We have both pieces of the key. There's two pieces of key required to unlock the room in which Mega Satan is sitting behind. We have got them. So we have Curse of Darkness here. A little bit annoying, but we will persevere. There's another one somewhere around here. There he is. And we're not fully charged yet. There we are. One. Okay. Invincible now. And done. Oh! That'll create a brand new red heart if I don't lose that white chunk by the end of the run. Or the end of the level, sorry. What have we got going on here? So Curse of the Darkness. This guy is actually pulling me into him. I'm gonna get rid of him first, because that's annoying. Then you can go. I'm gonna get rid of the exploding one next. Just wait over. Oh, okay. And done. So all we are doing is looking for the boss now. We have to do Mum's Heart in under 30 minutes in order to trigger the do I want something else? I've got temporary invisibility anyway. With the Pac-Man thing, yes, but the charge time is a lot less on that, so that's probably better. So we've just changed our book. Okay. Just got to be careful of the red poops. Everything else is fine, actually. Just don't want to land on the poop, because the poop will burn you. Okay. No throne rooms, just dice rooms and dice room, yeah, and library rooms. No treasure rooms though. So, bearing that in mind, we just want to hammer our way through here. We're not looking for any other fun stuff. I'm not even going to do the moon. I just want to crack on. Just looking for that boss. And down the line we go. So these three aren't particularly a problem. It's the one in the corner here. Oh, he's gone. Lovely. No troll bombs. Good. Just spiders. They will disappear and despawn by the time I go back in there if I need to. Okay. We still have an atrocious charge time, but we're still insanely strong. Oh, kind of just want to let my little guy kill him off so I don't have to waste my charge. Sacrifice room. Do not need. We do not need that. We just need to make our way through this level. We'll grab some keys just in case we find some chests or something later. Go on, kill him. Oh, I missed it. Ah, that's a shame. Alright, dead end this way. Just looking for the boss room. Episode 10, a marathon Isaac session here. Should have probably broken this up into 2 parts, but who cares? We won't be playing this again. I have actually, as I say, I've completed this in its entirety, so I would have no purpose in doing this apart from for the fans of the game. So this boss pretty easy, especially if you have a character with flying, because one of his that attack there doesn't do anything. Okay, I'm invisible again. God, I love the music sped up. And goodbye. Yep, we're just trying to make our way over to Mom's Heart and another angel room we do not need to worry about. So what do we want? I really like. Oh, it's got to be this. Although I don't think it's going to work because I don't have any... Well, that massively ramps up my damage. If I had just regular tears, that would have... they'd be homing tears. But, never mind that. My... I am really powerful now. I'll take 3 sacks. So, this run, we got some pretty good stuff. I'm really happy with the loadout. That was a waste of a key. We've got all types of health. We got a little bit of red, a little bit of grey, a little bit of black. And we are 16.27 in terms of our attack power times 4, I think, due to having quad shot. So theoretically, we are bloody powerful. Could be a lot more powerful, but I mean, that's pretty damn good. The only issue we have is we are slow charge times, so once we do get to Mega Satan, which I hope we do, things will get a little annoying when I'm trying to charge my bullets and I'm being swarmed by enemies. But we will try our best. So far, so good. 20 minutes in, we have to get to Mum's Heart in under 30 minutes to get the unlock to the next section, I think. I think that's how it works. There's so much information. And wasting hearts for no reason. Just being impatient because of the charge. Good news, we have found Mum's Heart. And there is nothing but hate and disdain for us waiting. Justice, anything good here? They never drop grey hearts, so... We're just keeping a hold of the world. Alright, so I'm actually just going to throw on the shield right away. Because, I'm going to try and damage... Okay, now, let's just try and hammer that out in one go. Amazing. So I got the negative. So I could be really crazy and do Hush right now. You guys haven't seen Hush either. Hush, though, that's a whole different beast, but it would give me 2 additional power-ups. I'm most likely going to die if I do Hush, due to my loadout, but potentially 2 more power-ups. You know what? If we don't make it, it doesn't really matter, because this, in some way, is as good as Mega Satan. Let's see if we need to buy some coin. There are no coins. I mean, keys. 1, 2, 3. We have exactly enough keys to unlock everything. Okay, we're gonna get this. I love, love, love this power-up. Look at that. It's a mess. That'll, to some degree, help us a little bit. Neither of those are particularly what I would want. Hopefully there's just one more pedestal. No, there is not. Okay. Friend stealing all the money, as always. Okay, I should probably get a battery. If there's, I don't remember seeing a battery. No, there is no battery. What is this? The stars. Nope. That's a little annoying. Tears up. Oh, that helps a lot. That really helps. We will take the stars. If things get dicey, we can quickly jump out the room. We sadly don't have any battery. Alright, big problem. We gotta get close to this guy. And getting close to this guy generally means you're gonna take damage, because he does stuff like that. But we are so frickin' powerful. And we have the circle thing. Oh, and we have invincibility. That is quite nice. I'll take invisibility. Come on, die. Woo. I don't want to get cocky. And, oh yes, I have to charge myself again. Alright, this is Hush. The real Hush. Now, this is where bullet hell really comes into play. This is where I will take all the lag in the world, because the more this lags, the slower these bullets will be. There are multiple phases to this boss. We just dealt with the first phase, and this is the sort of bullet hell phase, and he sort of spits out little guys, and he spits out sort of pustule things and giant lightning bolt things. This is a pretty difficult boss most of the time. My only concern is my... oh, and he spits out flies as well. My only concern is my current situation with my range. So I can't really get up close and personal with him too often without risking some sort of damage to be taken. He does this other move as well, which really annoys me. He shoots sort of lasers, not lasers, like rocks all across the level. We'll probably do it in a second, actually. And they are very hard to avoid. The only other issue we have, aside from there we go, this is the thing I'm talking about. The only other issue we have in this game is you just kind of got to hopefully position yourself in a place where you're not going to get lamped by one of those rocks. Highly unlikely. We're just going to try our best to take as much damage off him as possible to cancel this phase. Okay, good, we did. Okay, nice. Yeah, we're just trying to smash through each phase as quickly as possible, because the rock phase where he sort of shoots rocks across the screen like that, very difficult to avoid getting damage taken. I should have been hit like 5 times just then already. Yeah, so I've got to find a gap. As you can see, veins are sort of appearing on the floor. Okay, I just want to get in and cancel this phase. The veins on the floor mean sort of already taking a lot of damage, and he's really fed up with me. Which is fine. I'm fed up with him too. Let's try and... Not exactly moving quickly. That is one problem. I'm not very fast. So you really need to know where you're going. Weird, I didn't actually see the little minions, his sort of minions come out. The sort of like crazy looking Isaacs. Just shooting these pustules out at us and doing a lot of bullet hell stuff. And all we are trying to do is just charge ourselves and dispatch this guy as quick. Here we go. Here's the lightning bolt thing. I don't know if I'm fast enough to evade these. It looks like I am, and he'll probably do it again. Okay, so these are the sort of... Ah, here they are. Hello, guys. Okay. A lot of little enemies. Let's try and get this charge to do as many people down as possible. We don't want to get trapped in a little area either where we get bombarded. Oh, I didn't think I was going to get hit then. Okay, let's just take out these pustules. I'm waiting for another lightning bolt attack. There it is. That was pretty unavoidable. We are down, health-wise, quite a lot. I need to definitely get this over and done with rapidly. Try and find a spot where I'm not going to get whacked and move in, and Hush has been dealt with. Okay, now I get the shield. Right, so theoretically we could go now and do Delirium. You know what? As a nice unexpected turn of events, we are going to take on Delirium with not enough health. And this is actually better than I planned. I didn't think we would get this far. This is actually the final level of the entire game. Tears up? Tears up. That will increase our charge time. Or decrease, sorry. That helps even more. So, this was the last level they put in the game. It is all the levels, all the different level types from the game that you've been playing. And then you have to take on Delirium. There are multiple boss rooms on this floor. Hopefully there's power-ups. That would be nice. I'd like some power-ups. I really would. And we did this on hard mode as well. So that's cool. Admittedly, we are pretty powerful. Let's see if there's any secret rooms on this floor. Yes, there is. And it is a boss room, of course. But we got this. So there are multiple boss rooms, and it will be our job to basically clear every room until we have reached Delirium. We won't know when we've reached Delirium until we've gone in the room. It could be a regular boss or it could be Delirium. And when it's Delirium, you better be ready, because it's a pretty intense fight. Similar to Hush, but with more random elements. It's a lot of bullet hell. You just need to be very conscientious of what is happening around you. And not freaking out, running around too much. The more you move around, the more you are leaving yourself open to taking random damage. Okay, dead end. And no power-ups, I'm noticing. I was hoping for some power-ups on this last level, but I suppose that would have been way too easy. So I guess what I'm hoping for now are Hierophants, 2 of diamonds. Looking for Hierophants, anything to increase my grey heart or black heart health. Okay. So here's a boss room. Oh. Oh, wow. That kind of sucky. Grey hearts, please. Okay, that's good. It's half a... That's... More money. Not going to do the boss room just yet. I want more stuff. I want to hopefully find some more grey hearts or something. So this is myself, a reflection of myself. Got to be careful here. Dark green guy is going to explode on death. I don't want to be too near that. And there's another boss room there. That's true, actually. The boss rooms themselves... Sorry, I was just thinking in my head. The boss rooms will drop power-ups. What I am going to do is remove the things on the side. I will not need those anymore. So we're just going to clear the floor and hopefully we'll find some useful things along the way. Yeah, things like that. That right there. Please have... Yep, this is what I mean. We just need to find as many soul hearts as possible before we potentially encounter Delirium. Or even any of the other bosses. I don't know what the other bosses are either. So this right here is one of the dark room levels. Well, that's going to be no use to us unless we find another half. But I'll take it. And Chariot, so more invisibility options. It's good. I'll take more invisibility. Alright, pretty easy boss. So we kind of done it all really now. You have really got to see a lot of the game from beginning to end. Sort of all sort of difficulty levels are covered here, from the easiest to the most ridiculous. And we're about to take on, hopefully, if I don't die before I get there, the hardest character in the game, which is the Delirium boss. Been pretty solid run. Would like to have a little bit more distance with my ray, my sort of my main weapon, which was a little bit longer, but there we are. So I'm just looking for more soul hearts. I'm looking, admittedly it's the kind of gamble you take with this game where you look for more stuff, potentially you will lose health more than gain it. That was a big champion that we just dispatched quite nicely. Hide behind the wall because he explodes. Yeah, so we need Hierophant really, or any other secret stones that'll drop things. I don't know what I did with my world card. That would be useful right about now. More bosses, more boss rooms. Yeah, this has been a pretty epic run. I'm really happy that the run went this way, considering this is semi-live, as it were. Oh, jeez. Oh my god, I forgot about that. So I think the room just literally transformed. It's kind of cool. And there it is. There's the other half. There we go. So that's extra real health. It's nice. We don't have any sort of regeneration. All we have is all we have... Oh, those guys actually attack if you get too close. Deflection. Tons of power. Let's do a little swipe here. Got the bum friend is not very helpful. We do have the shield, and we have chariot. Ooh, maybe... Oh no, that's not... I'm not gonna get this. He says and he gets it. I could do with a beggar, because a beggar would potentially drop a extra health. And we're nearly maxed out on the money. So as you can see, it is all the different levels throughout the game. This is pretty cool. Sort of like a homage to everything you've worked so hard at. there is hopefully a couple of soul hearts in here. Oh my god, there is. Look at that. Okay, that hasn't happened for a while. And that is why we do this. Not for the hyperactive music, but to hopefully, you know, where there's risk, there is reward. And hopefully, we can keep those hearts. Now, we've pretty much cleared the whole floor. Let's start trying our luck here, and it is Mum's heart again, so that's fine. I'm going to turn on Chariot, just because I just don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. Okay, missed this sack anyway. I think there was another Chariot card somewhere. That's Lovers, I remember that. I remembered something. We're going to blow this guy up, because he might drop something good. Sorry, dude. See what's in here. Bearing in mind, we do not know which room is Delirium. It could be any of the boss rooms. I don't know if I want to do pills at this point in the game. Kind of dangerous. I don't want to get Hematemesis. Hematemesis will drop you down to 1 heart, which would suck. Then I would definitely say the game is over at that point. I think it only drops you down 1 heart out of the red ones. Regular hearts. But still, it's just not worth the risk. It could slow me down. It could do anything. I'm at the end of the game. I don't really want to jeopardize the run when it's already really freaking hard anyway. This, of course, isn't hard. I mean, I'm doing a first level room right now. What I mean is the Delirium boss, of course. Well, whatever happens, I'm really happy with how this all went. It's been I quite like the idea of already knowing the game well. Because then that means, you know, I can show the game off properly. Rather than it be sort of like a game where no one knows what's happening, and I won't really be able to talk well over it, I don't think. I mean, I guess it'd be like a reaction video. No, I will play games that I know how to play. Just like when I do watch sports, I like to watch people who know how to play sports. Okay. And we are going to definitely clear the rest of these rooms before we go any further. Just to be thorough. We are so overpowered, I think we will be pretty much okay taking on most of these rooms. Bosses, different story, but I mean, these rooms are not exactly asking too much from me right now. And nearly done. I like how the music, they sort of do motifs from earlier parts of the score in a different way. It's fun. So health-wise, we've definitely climbed up a little bit. I would like a couple more soul hearts, really. Or Hierophant would be good. Admittedly, one of these pills could be health up, but it could also be health down, and it's just not worth risking. Shouldn't be collecting the coins because I have 99 coins. Gonna drop that. Oh dear. Alright, we're going to do this L room here. And then I think... So this is going to be the room where I lose all my soul hearts. That's great. Yep. Literally. Let's just... we're going to X-nay that. Got a little bit cocky there, obviously. That's annoying. These rooms normally... Oh, they do. That's amazing. I was about to say, this room normally has one of these, and it does. Soul hearts, please. Okay, just a chest. What's in the chest? A squiggly thing. Will that help my... sometimes that does help the... Does it help? I think that makes it a little bit longer. Be cool. Okay. Oh, I'm back here again. Great. It kind of took me by surprise the last time. Hopefully, we'll have this a little bit more under control. Yeah, these rooms are only difficult because these flying guys explode. I don't... Well, actually, I've got a bit more range now, so I might be okay. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting that when I first came in. Right! Oh, let's do this room down here just in case. There's no harm in checking. Alright, here we go. I don't know what this is. We're just going to hammer it out. Okay. Oh dear, I don't know what that's going to have done to my stats. I almost don't want to know. I hope it hasn't made my stats terrible. It has not ruined my power, and even if it has ruined my power, I just got some power back. We're going to keep the moon. Why? Because if we do delirium and we get a little bit scared, we can always bounce out. Is this delirium? It is not. It is Mr. Fred. And Mr. Fred is now Mr. Dead. See what I did there. Okay. And... I'd rather have the shield just because delirium. Although, that will last the entire... The shield will only last once. Nah. We're making our way through the bosses. 2 of diamonds. I have so many diamonds. I have so much money. I don't need it. Okay, let's see which bosses these are. As I said, it could be any of these rooms. It could be delirium. Okay, Satan. 3, 2, 1, and that didn't work. Okay, charging. That's pretty useful. Go away. Die. Right, now I need to charge up. Yeah, that's not too much of a problem. Just gotta keep... That's a good thing to do, is I just trigger that particular animation while you're in front of him, then you can just quickly go to the side and dispatch. Wow. Wow, that took off an insane amount of health. Unless I lost all that health and I didn't even notice. I feel like that just took off 4 hearts of health. Damn. Alright, well, that was intense. This is the gamble you take. Sometimes you should just go straight in. I haven't used my invisibility yet, mainly because if I use the invisibility, I'm not going to have it later on. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I got rid of all my red hearts, but I guess I don't need the red hearts because this is the last level. And I just have a bunch of black hearts. Alright. See how this goes. This is quite a substantial playthrough. I'm impressed that anyone watches this to the end. I could just start saying a bunch of random shit at the end and no one's ever gonna know. I do want to find delirium now though. It's we are chugging along here. Nope. That's not it. But we are one-shotting pretty much everything that we come across now, which is pretty sweet. And there's one boss at the end here. Don't need lovers, because I don't have red hearts. Alright, moving along. Are we going to see Delirium? Not yet. Mum's purse. We're not doing any pills. Alright. There we go. We are just working our way through these boss rooms. I'm guessing that... Oh, there's still 2 more boss rooms. Come on, blow up then. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is Delirium. What? Where am I? Oh. That's weird. That's annoying. I thought that was... Oh, sorry, guys. Why did I think that that was a boss room that had been not completed? Wow. So, there is only one place left. Now I've looked at the map properly. Sorry, probably people were screaming at the computer like, it's that way. You've already killed everything else. So Delirium? So Delirium, here he is. Hello, Delirium. He will transform into many different enemies, as you can see. And I'm already doing a terrible job here. So this is going to be my biggest problem, is the whole... Trying to, okay. Getting close is the only hard thing. Stay against the wall as much as possible, I guess, because you're going to reduce the likelihood of something hitting you. Ooh. If you got your back to the wall, there's only so many directions things can come from, and if you've reduced your, you know, space to half, where things can only be sort of coming either forward or above you, that just helps reduce your amount of things you have to concentrate on. Okay, Angel, that's fine. And hey, it's just the long charge times is the only other issue we have. I'm putting myself out into the middle of the arena just because I need to... They're not always going to come to me, and sometimes you do not want them to come to you. So as you can see, it is all the different bosses throughout the game. Gotta just pause, scratch my head, push my glasses up. It was all the different bosses in the game. Ooh. Oh my goodness, that was weird. Okay, what's that? I almost don't want to like go near the bosses sometimes. This is the last boss in the entire game. Alright, whoa, jeez. Suppose I could have used my shield. Kind of want to save the shield till the very, very end. Yeah, it's just annoying because I gotta like stand over here to charge myself. Then I have to run away again. And when I put myself up close, you're really opening yourself up to a lot of potential damage. Alright, for some reason hearts are dropping. I don't know why. Oh, Mum's heart's just killing. That was a bit annoying because I wasn't really sure how that was spawning in. And I just pressed the wrong button. Oh man, why the hell did I do that? I'm just trying to make this run longer. I pressed Q instead of space. I was about to use my shield. Oh my god. Wow. You have every right to dislike this video. Oh man. You know what? Seems as that was a big mistake. I'm gonna start doing the pills. See what they do. Who cares at this point? Right? Am I right? And we'll get this pill down here. Longest Isaac run in history. One of the pills actually does do paralysis, and that's annoying because it kind of freezes you. You don't really want to deal with that. Okay, let's try that again. This time with feeling. Yeah, it's down here. Sorry, guys. Amateur hour over here. Right. Oh, 2 guys. I have a very bad feeling about this, if I'm to be completely honest. I don't think we're gonna make this one. But at least you got to see Delirium. That was the main thing. It's not always about winning. Sometimes it's about the journey. And my, what a journey we have been on with Binding of Isaac. A game, I think it's the most played game I've ever owned. Woo! I mean, we are taking a fair amount of damage off, but it's getting to him. I mean, he does those circular bullets. I mean, you can't even get near him. Look at that. I mean, you think I'm good enough to, That's a pretty useful enemy to try and take health off with. Ah, that's annoying! When the, you didn't get the full charge. It's so slow. Woo! The good thing is, it's a pretty big room. Thankfully. Yeah. I think there's basically certain bosses that I just don't want to ever really deal with. That didn't work. It's also annoying. I'm not always sure where the hitboxes are. I'm gonna get rid of these guys just because they're irritating me. And we have no hearts, so we can't actually heal ourselves. Is that Mum's heart? That's that guy. Okay. Alright. Not really bothered about that. Delirium, hello there. Enjoy. Oh. That sucks. Probably better to only attack in front, otherwise you can't really see where the bullet's coming from. Woo. We have 3 hearts left. This could be a complete disaster. Woo, he's moving fast. Jeez. We are constantly having to... I don't mind the angels so much. That's annoying. Those laser eyeballs suck. I need to take them out because they will take me out first. Good. This guy sort of chases after you. Okay. That sounds like someone about to stamp on my head. Yeah, there we go. That happens again. I'll attempt. Okay. We are somehow... I don't want to jinx it. Oh, these guys are good to take off some health with. Oh my god. Jeez Louise. I don't want to get cocky. Like, I don't need to rush. There is a certain amount of... Alright, don't get too close to Delirium. Oh, don't get too close to Delirium. He's behind you. Get rid of the maggots. They suck. Hands are actually sweating. Okay. Fred. Okay. We are doing the end boss, and we haven't died yet. I'm assuming that will change. We are doing this with no mods, no cheating. This is a for real run. As you can tell. I am going to put on the shield. Just because I need to get this over and done with. Let's kill these guys because... We're nearly there. We have 2 potential... Oh, that was a shame. That's really going to mess things up for us. There we go. Done. I can't believe it. We actually did the whole frickin' thing. And we went one better than Mega Satan. We did the last boss. Hello, game. Binding of Isaac, everyone. From start to the literal very end. Thank you for watching. If you watched the whole thing, well done. Binding of Isaac, 10 episodes. Fallout 4 will be next. I've been Frankmusik. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye for now.